Trenton, can you talk to us a little bit about when you're working with a customer, what's kind of the process you go through? If they call you, they come find you some way, then what's the process you go through?
So our process at TC Productions is almost is intensive, and for us, we're a boutique company, and so we don't like to have a very extensive workload. So we only take on 5 projects at a time, and we won't bring on another client until we're done with another one. And mainly because a lot of our clients are either new or just getting into a video, so they need a lot of hand holding. We want to make sure that we're there to help them, guide them through it, because it's a lot of stuff they don't know. But as for us, when we get in our process, the whole process is usually between 6 to 8 weeks from start to finish. Is come in with the initial consultation, what you're looking to do. We ask several questions, but we also, on our side, we're doing background checks. I'm looking at your website. I'm looking at your social media. I want to see what you have done. What are you doing? Or do you post once a month? If your last post was in 2017, I'm looking at your website. Do you update? Because not only the successful video is the one that your audience actually sees. And so if we create a video and nobody sees it, then, why are we creating this video? And so we want to make sure that they have somewhat of a marketing strategy or a marketing plan that's going to be able to take the video once we give it to you and actually execute it when it's over. But during that process, we talk to them. So we ask them, who you are as a business owner. And then we ask them who they are as a person, because those are 2 different people. And so we want to make sure that we understand who we're actually talking to and what are we conveying it. Then we ask them about their audience. What about your audience? What do they like about you? What do they look like? What do they how do they talk? Where are they located? What type of things that they like buying from you? Why do they interact with you? Because now you want to get inside of the head of their clientele, because that's what you're making a video for. You're not making it for that business. You're making it for their audience. So you need to understand who they are in the relationship in their business and what the audience like about their business. So once we understand that, that's when I'll take that information, I go back to the team, and we'll go over and say, okay, we're storyboarding and say, okay, what do we want to see? What do we want to get out of here? Based on the information that the client told us, what can we create from this? And us being a video production company, we understand that when somebody comes to us and say, hey, I need a video, I need a branding video. I hear, you saying video, I hear I need marketing video content. So can you provide that for me? So when we're going into it, I know that you're wanting a branding video, but I also know from that shoot, you're going to take these little marketing clips and put it in your marketing strategy. So we're creating that as well. But once we come up with the storyboard, we present it. Once we get green light, then we're designer's persona. Once we get the green light, then we go into production. We start securing locations. If we need actors, we do grab that. We have makeup artists, set designers. We all put that stuff together and start shooting. We would love to shoot, 6 to 8 hours. That's a great, time for us. But as business owners, they would never allow us to do that. And so they will only give us about 4 hours because they're thinking that's a whole day of work that they're going to lose. So we'll just take up a half a day. And so then we create not only with a storyboard, we create a shot list, saying, hey, these are the mandatory shots that we need to get that will make this video. And then if we have time left over, we expand on it, ask some different questions, get some more B-roll shots. And then after that, we usually have about we say up to 20 business days, depending on how fast you are in responding with the rough drafts. And that's the editing time. And once we get that done, once everything buttoned up and approved, that's usually within the whole 6 to 8 gamut. And now they're ready to start producing and marketing their videos. And another thing that we always comment on is that we want to know how you guys want to market it, because when we give you guys a video and we say share it, then you share it once and you don't get much response if you share it once. We try to go with share at least 2 to 3 times a week for the first 90 days. Just, do different captions. They get this, what we call pop star syndrome, is that where the artist will go in there, they will make the song, and by the time they release the song, they've heard it 1,000 times. So they assume that everybody heard it 1,000 times. And so they'll push it out once or twice that week and say, oh, everybody heard this. I've heard this, for the last couple of months. So everybody else must have done it. And nobody actually heard it. So with the video, we want to make sure, even though you saw the video months in advance while we were putting it together, nobody else saw this video. So you want to make sure you put it out there 2 to 3 times a week for the first 90 days and then about once a week after that, just to make sure you get a lot of eyes on it.